So today's video is going to be a handbag collection and giveaway. So make sure you watch to the very end of the video to find out which of my designer handbags I'm going to be giving away to one of you. All you have to do to enter is watch the video in full, make sure that you like it, make sure you're subscribed to my channel, and comment below which of these handbags was your favorite. I will be announcing the winner for today's giveaway in next week's video, so make sure that you keep your eyes peeled for that as well. So I do have to say a little disclaimer, and as a minimalist, many of you will look at this handbag collection and say that it doesn't look that minimal, but I have to say that fashion is something I'm very passionate about, and I think a lady's handbag is her statement piece, and I like to match my handbag to my outfit. Some of these were also presents, and I really love each and every piece. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So the first handbag that I'll show you guys is this beautiful white leather one, and this is not a Chanel handbag, although it really looks like the classic Chanel shoulder bag. So although I love designer items and I love the look of a lot of designer brands, I'm also very practical, and I'm not going to spend $5,000 or $6,000 on a leather handbag when I can spend $100 or $200 and get just as high quality and just as pretty of a bag, but without that designer label.
If that's what you want, then baby try to believe me when I say that you can tell me anything. I can see.
So I really love the medium size of this bag. It's not too big and it's not too small. It's very classy looking, and as you can see, the workmanship on it is actually very exquisite. You can't find a single flaw in this bag. I love it so much. It's absolutely one of my favorites.
So let it all out of me. Let it all out of me. Oh, I will hold you in the dark.
The second bag I'll show you is this gorgeous little tweed handbag that has a little bit of faux pearl detail on the side. Now, part of being a minimalist and avoiding clutter is trying not to buy into too many trendy items, because trendy items don't tend to be worn a lot or for many seasons, and then you're getting rid of them. But this happens to be tweed, and I love tweed. Tweed is classic, tweed is sophisticated, and I don't think it ever goes out of style. So even though this bag is a little bit more trendy, it's one that I think I can get use out of for a lot of years.
Out of me. Oh, I will hold you in the dark, make you forget about what's wrong. Let it all out of me.
So the next handbag is just a basic black shoulder bag by Rebecca Minkoff, and I really like the quilting detail on this bag as well as the shiny black hardware. I think it's really well done, and it really looks sophisticated and expensive, but without actually breaking the bank. So the next handbag I'm going to show you is one that I actually regret purchasing, and it's another little black shoulder bag by Aldo. So a little tip that I have is, if you're trying to look chic on a budget, make sure that the bag you get doesn't have a loud visible logo unless it is one of the higher class designer logos. So not that there's anything wrong with Aldo, I think they make great products and you're not trying to deceive anybody necessarily, but if you want to look really chic and sophisticated on a budget, make sure that whatever logos are visible are of a reputable brand. And like I say, Aldo makes good quality stuff. I really think their bags are cute and well done. It's just that not necessarily the logo that you want screaming out to the universe. So I'm not sure if I'm going to get a lot of use out of this little black handbag, unfortunately. So this next bag is just a really practical little cognac colored saddle bag, and brown isn't a color I wear a lot of when it comes to handbags, but there are certain occasions and certain outfits that do require more of a casual or a brown handbag. So I really think that this saddle bag look is very sophisticated, and I think I'm going to get a lot of use out of this in the future. So this bag is another white one, but in comparison to my last handbag, this is definitely a lot more casual. And if I'm being totally honest, my style is a little bit more chic and sophisticated and not so much of the casual look. But I got this handbag because there are times when you want something that's just really practical and that holds all of your essentials, but without being really bulky or without having to worry about scuffing it or rubbing up against something and getting a scratch or anything like that. So that's where I really like this handbag. It's just really, really practical and useful. So moving ahead to one of my loves, this bag actually has a soft spot for me because of where I was and who I was with when I purchased it, and I actually got this one from Rodeo Drive, and this is by Tory Burch, and I really like Tory Burch. I think that her products are amazing, and even though they feel and look so high-end and so sophisticated, they don't break the bank, so you really get the biggest bang for your buck with Tory Burch, and so this is definitely one of my favorite little shoulder bags. So here we have a nude clutch, and I actually forgot to share my other clutch, which is a black one by Ted Baker. For some reason, I completely forgot to include it in the video, but this bag was actually the very first designer handbag that I ever bought, and it was a bit of a splurge at the time for me. I had never spent so much on a bag, but for some reason, I was really drawn to the nude color and then the gold hardware, and I really love Tory Burch's items, like I've said before. So this is definitely my go-to sophisticated evening clutch if I just need something that is foolproof and safe, and I absolutely love it. So I'm a very practical person, like I said, and just for my every day-to-day running errands, going to work, taking my daughter to her soccer games, all of those kind of things, I need a practical shoulder bag that holds all of my essentials. And I don't like fishing for stuff. I don't like having to open and close bags. I like something that's just very easy and very quick and holds everything that I need. So this is by far one of my favorite items in my wardrobe. This is by Louis Vuitton. And this is just the basic white and gray checkered print, and I really love it. So this bag is pretty much the same tote but in a different color, and the reason I have two such similar totes in my closet is that because I live in Canada, unfortunately I have to dress for multiple seasons. So being a minimalist here means I get to have two of the same bag in different colors. So this one is the one that I wear for fall and winter most often because it matches more of my winter decor, which is brown and black, whereas the other one I save for spring summer. Now this next bag is one of my favorites in my collection. It was actually a gift, and it is this adorable little Henry Bendel crossbody bag. I don't get a lot of use out of this because it's also the smallest handbag in my collection, but I love the craftsmanship, I like the design, and I really like the little pop of red that it has, and I always get tons of compliments on this bag when I do wear it. So last but not least, I have this satchel by Kate Spade, and this one I believe is a calfskin bag. It's very delicate. I love the way it looks, but it scares me to wear it a little bit because I took it on vacation once and I got a couple of teeny tiny scuffs at the airport, and I learned the hard way to leave my calfskin bags at home when I go on vacation. But I really love this bag. I think it's really chic looking. I really like that it's almost a little bit oversized, especially compared to my small physique, but it holds everything you need. So if you do want to look really chic and you also want something practical, this is an awesome little satchel, and I really like it a lot. So that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the handbags that I have in my closet, and make sure to remember to comment below which one was your favorite and why. And if you haven't already subscribed and hit the notification bell, make sure that you do so you don't miss any future videos. And thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.